Hey Gemini, welcome to your May of 2019 Sidereal Astrology forecast. Alright, so in this video we're going to take a look at all of the, what I feel like are the major events taking place for your sign here this month. Now if you do look down here at the chart, you will see that the constellations are different sizes. This is because we are using the actual size of them as seen in the visible sky. But this does change the signs from mainstream astrology. So if you are new to the channel and you are new to true sidereal astrology, be sure to check out the link down below for more information. All right, Gemini, so let's go and take a look here at, right at the beginning of the month, we have a new moon, and it's going to be around the 4th and 5th. And this is going to be in your 11th house that has to do with your future ideals and future aspirations. So great time here around the 4th and 5th to just kind of sit with this energy, see what new is shaping up involving these future related matters. For some of you, it could be involving community, your friends, your network circles, things on this level. For others, it may even be the income you derive from your work, your career, or your public image in some way. And so whatever it is, though, it likely has something to do with the future ideals. So just sit with the energy, see what new is shaping up, and it's just a great time to set some new intentions with this new moon. All right, now along with this on the 4th and 5th, we do have Mars opposite up to Jupiter. And so this can collectively be a bit of maybe inspiration, maybe even confidence, maybe being proactive, maybe some free-spiritedness. But it is really good to balance this because one side of us may not actually feel very inspired or optimistic, but then another side might very much so. And so that bit of imbalance is the natural tendency with the opposition. So we do want to find that middle point. And the middle point is knowing that there are opportunities. At the same time, they will require some bit of intention to follow through with them, all right? So in this context, a lot of this has to do with the axes here that has to do with, you could say health, your spiritual health on one hand, and then your physical health on the other. Because Jupiter's been transiting your 6th house this year, and so this has been this great opportunity to expand things like your physical health. Maybe it's your diet or routine, or maybe if it's not health related, it might have to do with your work, your day-to-day work, your job, things like this. So there could be some opportunities there. You could be feeling inspired about it. But on the same token, there's all of this sort of motivation and drive you could be doing for your deeper values, like your more spiritual well-being, you could say. It could be your dreams or ideals. It could be about getting more rest and relaxation. And again, fundamentally just creating greater peace in your life. So the balance will be balancing these two, balancing what you could say is your spiritual health with your physical health, or your spiritual well-being and your sort of day-to-day, well-being with the job, the work, the routine, that kind of thing. And then again, getting plenty of good rest with active energy, right? This kind of opposition. And as you do find that balance, I think you'll find that to be a very constructive way of working with it, because this is actually can be a very constructive aspect, where some of these opportunities can certainly cultivate in these areas. All right, so that's 4th and 5th. And then on the 8th, we do have Mercury passing over Uranus in that 11th house. So around the 8th, there might be some new ideas regarding some of these future ideals, maybe a new perspective about them. Great to be thinking outside the box involving some of these future aspirations. And then again, maybe some unique and different things involving collective matters or group matters, or again, maybe that income from career or something like that. So it could be inspiring, it could be new. Just listen to that excitement there. Think outside the box, right? Challenge yourself there mentally, which is great for your sign because this is your ruler going over Uranus. So you could just be feeling more of your true self, more unorthodox, and new ideas coming in from that. So it's great to incorporate some of that at that time. Now, fast forward to the middle of the month where we have some sign changes. The sun is going to be shifting into your 12th house and Mars into your 1st. So the focus is going to shift. You'll still have some energy in those future aspiration areas, but the focus is likely going to shift in terms of what are your deeper values. Again, what's important on a soul level for you. And so great time, 2nd half of the month to focus on this stuff. Again, what gives you greater peace in life? Maybe getting into some of your imaginative energy, dreamy energy, and getting into a bit of maybe that spirituality or maybe creativity and imagination, more of the etheric realms. And so great to focus on that because that's going to be your life force energy. It's a good time of the year to do that. But on that same token, you have a very contrasting energy here because Mars is going into your sign. And Mars can be the planet that has a lot to do with our drives, our motivations. It's very different from this behind the scenes. It's more in the scenes. So you have a kind of both energy here. So it's really good for the second half of the month going into June to, yes, pursue some of those needs. Maybe get active, put some motivation and drive into those things you want and into your goals. And you'll find that to be a really good incorporation of both the receptive and the active energy that's starting to shift the second half of the month. All right, then on the 18th, Venus is passing over Uranus. So this will be the last of the planets that were transiting your 10th house of career, because last month in April, there was a lot of development and focus on things like your career or achievement, success, or your public image for some of you. But that energy is starting to leave throughout this month, and especially by the 18th, the last planet, Venus, will leave there, finalizing some of that career or public stuff. So Venus is going to go over Uranus on the 18th. Again, this is about the new and unique energy, new aspirations, new future potentials, maybe new things involving group or community, right? And that could be very enjoyable with Venus. And it could be even collectively just a new sense of value for these things, and just maybe some new relationships actually developing in this sector. So it could be friends, community, whatever it might be. All right, then also on the 18th, we do have a full moon, and this is going to be in your 5th house. So great time to do a status check around the 18th when it comes to what you find fun and enjoyable and creative in life and playful. What are the things that are close to your heart, or who is close to your heart as well? Great time to see that there is a harvest here with these things. It's a great time to have some of that fun, playful energy, creative energy, romantic for some of you. And with this, at the very least, though, it will be just a sense of awareness, right? Greater awareness of what speaks to your heart and what inspires you, and how you can further develop these things or further develop this self-expression that's really getting emphasized around the 18th. All right, then the last thing here is on the 21st, your ruler is then going to pass over the sun, Mercury over the sun in the 12th house. So this is going to be, again, further development with the spiritual kind of dimension, you could say, maybe gaining some spiritual insights, maybe getting some insights through your dreams at this time, maybe doing some things with your routine that are going to, again, create greater spiritual peace and greater acceptance and things like this. So just another step in the right direction when it comes to this behind the scenes area of finding that greater acceptance in life and the spiritual bliss and spiritual health and all those things that arise from that. All right, so Gemini, have a fantastic May. Thank you for watching. Be sure to click that like button if you found this video helpful, and I will see you all next time for the next video. Take care.